Hi everyone, Stephanie Fullerton. It's hard to believe that 2025 is here. And I don't know if you noticed, I know that I did, the markets are off to a slow start. You know, we've had an incredible couple years. Last year, the S&P 500, it was up about 23%. In 2023, it was up 24%. So looking at this new year, we kicked it off. It was pretty quiet. There was light tradings around the holidays. A lot of headlines are dominating our news right now. Whether it's, what happened in New Orleans, what happened in Vegas, the fires. These are all things that we are looking at that do affect our market. So looking ahead, let's first talk about January. I think January predicts annual market trends, based on performance. This is a key month to watch. I always say, looking at January, the end of January, the very last day, where we end in January is a good thing to look at where we will end at the end of the year. And here's a fun fact. 75% roughly of the time, January's barometer is pretty accurate where we will end up. So if the market is up, it usually means at the end of the year, we're going to end on a high note. If it's down, well, it could mean not so much. Even though it's not 100% accurate, about 75% of the time is a good indicator. So we're going to keep an eye on that. As I look and as we start in 2025, high interest rates continue to steal the spotlight. Despite even the Fed's cutting rates last year, the 10-year Treasury year isn't buying into optimism. It's hanging around and saying, yep, not so fast. Inflation and deficit spending are still huge issues. So if the yield climbs towards 5%, I think that could mean that we could see some turbulence. So we want to keep an eye on that as well. So you asked me what's next. Well, January needs to show us if this sluggish start is just kind of the hangover from the holiday, or is it that yellow or red light warning sign that we look for? I think it's still early in the month and even in the year, but I want you to know we're going to keep an eye on it. So what can you do? Keep an eye on your inbox. We're going to be back in the next week or so with more details about what's happening and what our thoughts and feelings are with the markets. As always, I want you to know that Steve and I continue to lean in heavily with our wealth managers. In fact, we will be meeting with them in person next week in Kansas. We will be talking with them about the markets. We'll be talking about them investment opportunities. So know that we are always watching this. You don't have to worry about it because that's what you have us here for. Always know that you can reach out to us, reach out to our team, to our advisors. Let us know how we can make things better for you. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great year and talk to you later.